Greetings, former and future great masters. And blessings to all of you. We are here at this time to talk a little about patience. After observing the negative responses from our last message, which we knew and looked forward to occurring, we are releasing this message. But it was vital to let it occur, because there would be no foundation for this needed message if it didn't. The first thing we'd like to make clear is that the Ascension Minds crew does not blow hot air when it comes to the messages we deliver. One can claim those who build their computers are blowing hot air when they talk about the components in them, when they can't comprehend what they're talking about. But it doesn't make their claim factual, especially when they're using the very computer they built. It would be wiser for them to move on, and find some quickie message, movie, porn, joke, or whatever it is they're looking for, and realize that that message isn't for them. It's for those interested in knowing how their computers work. In no way is this a judgment on quickie messages, movies, porn or jokes. We're not judgmental when it comes to such choices, nor do we feel it's a crime. But those who are only interested in quickies are not ready to become great lovers of life. And we're here for those who are. Those interested in quickies are incapable of foreplay. And those incapable of foreplay are impatient souls incapable of being one of life's great lovers. This is ironic, since most who love quickies usually think they're the greatest lovers of all, in their own minds. This is a metaphor, and at the same time quite literal, because those incapable of foreplay are incapable of ascension. Foreplay is nothing more than a building which creates a rise of energy, like the fire that builds at the end of a rocket before the big moment when it blasts off. So those reading one paragraph of a message, or listening to a quarter of one and claiming it's words of hot air, then giving it a thumbs down, black star, X, or whatever tool is used to show their disapproval on various forums, should consider not reading or listening at all, or doing so in full before deciding what's hot air or not. Otherwise they'll look up one day, and see everyone has blasted off into orbit except them. Then they'll wonder why. Why is simple. Their impatience caused them to exit long before blast off. If they want $1, they shouldn't exit after only grabbing a quarter, then complain about not having an entire dollar. They're the ones who chose to take nothing more than a quarter. There's a reason blasting off, like reaching the top of a mountain you climb, happens last. And there's a reason it's so enjoyable when it does. The impatient souls who only love quickies will never get this, because they will never blast off, or reach the top of a mountain. The closest thing to the top of a mountain they'll ever experience, is the downward view of an ant hill. And we assure you that when those of you who've blasted off, or reached the top of a mountain speak on it, your words will be nothing more than empty to them, because they're experiencing themselves when they hear them, and will run off for a quickie to feel good about themselves. After they energetically click the black star, dislike, or red X button within themselves. Love them, bless them, and release them. Understand that some people see the glass as half empty, others see it as half full. For the Ascension Minds team, we don't see it as half anything. We simply see it as full. We deliver the truth. So we're only concerned with likes, not dislikes. Appreciation, not lack of it. Those who give a green check, not those who give a red X, because it means they're getting it. And we're here for those who are ready to get it, not those who aren't. Because this is not the Gong Show, or some other performance rating program. It's delivered information of truths. If there's a lot of speeding traffic, and the light is red, we simply deliver the truth that the light is red. If one is upset with that revelation, because they want to cross the street at that moment while the light is red, views expressed with diplomacy are welcome. It creates harmonious interaction, not negative feedback, which only informs us that they're an agent of the lower forces, whether they're conscious of it or not. We respect their freedom and right to cross during the red light and get hit by a truck. We're not even concerned with them. We're concerned only with the likes, green checks and 5 stars, because those are the ones we're here to assist and inform when the light is green. For others who get upset because they feel we are not delivering them the proper message, they are correct. We aren't delivering them the proper message. Because the message isn't for them. It's for those with a little patience who can comprehend it, and have decided they're not getting hit by any trucks. These other negative types just happen to be someone who stumbled upon that message. Very much like someone entering a neighborhood they don't belong. There are others with messages for them. And plenty of them. Then there are others who click on messages they aren't interested in from the start. Simply because they want to troll. This is a fact. Because there's no other reason someone who hates skateboarding would click on a skateboarding message. Whatever they say about that message, they were planning to say all along. So in reality, theirs are the words that are truly empty and full of hot air. For certain messages of truth, such approval features will be disabled. We'll enable them when we put up a good joke. But not for messages of truth. Because truth isn't a talent contest. If we inform those it's gonna rain, or be hot and sunny, we're not concerned with those who don't like the truth that it's gonna rain, or will be hot and sunny. The message is for those who appreciate being aware that they should have an umbrella ready, or would like to go to the beach or lake to enjoy the sun. Some of these negative types may be hearing this message right now, and might think it's for them, or directed towards them. It's not. It's for those who resonate with us. So they may know how we operate and will be doing things to provide a positive environment for them. There are also those who think the Ascension Minds crew are some kind of rebels, and feel we are disrespecting their ascended masters and archangels in our messages about being cautious when listening to messages with the names of ascended masters and archangels on them. This is quite funny. Don't be shocked if you ever find out that many of those messages informing those to be cautious about messages with the names of ascended masters and archangels, are actually coming from ascended masters and archangels. We assure you that there's a little more going on in the higher realms than messages from these spiritual elders telling you you're good children who should love and eat healthy. But they mostly deliver those types of messages because the extra fun stuff is information they'll only deliver to the patient souls who let go of ego and are open to the beauty of truth. Because only these patient types can see, hear, heal, and ascend. We understand that patience is a word that turns the undisciplined off. They think it means they'll have to wait for something and move at the speed of a snail. When in reality, patience is the key to speed, which unlocks the door to the universe. For those in the higher realms, saying be patient, is the same as saying, vibrate high. This is why you're told to be calm, relaxed, and patient when you meditate. We tell you, all of those vehicles you refer to as UFOs, which fly circles around your fastest jets with such great speed they make them look like they're sitting still, are driven by the most patient beings you can imagine. This patience causes them to move at incomprehensible speeds. For most souls on earth, patience is a word that means they'll have to wait. But in the higher realms, patience is a power. That power makes them one with a vibration that gives them the ability to do and be what they desire. The more in tune with it they are, the faster they can achieve their desires. 100% intunement with it gives them the ability to be where they desire at the speed of thought. Those higher realms we speak of are not some place far away in your skies. They're right where you are at this very moment. So learn patience, if you desire to merge into this realm that's already here. Then you will know for a fact that patience does not mean one has to move like a turtle. Nor does it mean one has to wait for something. As you'll clearly see, our words aren't empty. Patience means to do something right. For those who want to achieve something, the only way to achieve what you want is to do it right. And you will find yourself lagging behind the patient ones who will be way ahead of, and seemingly moving at the speed of light compared to you if you choose the impatient path. The more patient you are, the faster you touch the Creator. And the faster you touch the Creator, the more you become capable of anything. and capable of it with great speed. There are other great powers that come with patience. But we will not be revealing this information in open forums outside of the Ascension Mind's home. Any place where impatient souls roam claiming hot air and empty words are being used, is a place where the most precious knowledge will not be released. There's a reason those in the higher realms will not reveal the name of God where they dwell. They will not cast pearls before such souls. There are many messages being delivered from beings in unbelievably gorgeous light crafts. Yet you don't see them revealing the knowledge of how to build one. Because the impatient ones wouldn't have the slightest clue as to what they're talking about, while calling it hot air and empty words. So they will never cast these precious pearls of knowledge before such souls. For those who'd like to know how such things are done, and would like to see some of these light crafts fully conscious, learn patience. You'll be shocked at how fast it will get you there. Now before we exit, we'd like to say this. There's a reason we suggested certain movies for raising your vibrations in our movie suggestions. And showed a clip of one of these movies where one of the characters says, "You karate do yes." Or "You karate do no." "You karate do guess so." Get a squished just like grape. We made it clear that we will only reveal films worth taking seriously for those who want to raise their levels of consciousness. And that was one of them. Ascension Minds has those we endorse who deliver daily messages for those who enjoy hearing messages each day. But we don't put up messages daily ourselves. So when we do, it's usually longer than the 5 and 10-minute messages the impatient ones love. So for those who listen to them when we put them up, we say this to you. It would be wise to be relaxed and patient, and listen to Ascension Mind's message fully. Or not at all. You listen to Ascension Mind's message halfway. Get a squished just like a grape.